Hello, Turtles, and welcome back to another Bernie and Friends story time with your media specialist, Miss New City. Today we'll be reading a silly story called Interrupting Chicken by David Ezra Stein. This story was an honorary story for the Caldecott Award the year it was published for having such amazing pictures and illustrations. When someone tells you a story, do you want someone else to interrupt it? Again and again? Chicken just can't seem to let her papa finish a story. Sit back, relax, and enjoy Interrupting Chicken.
This book is called Interrupting Chicken, right, Papa?
Yes. Now please don't interrupt the story. Interrupting Chicken by David Ezra Stein. And here's our title page. Looks like it's late at night. I see the moon going down. See a messy house. It's got cereal bowls on the table and toys on the floor. And here's our title, Interrupting Chicken. Our author and illustrator's name, David Ezra Stein, and our publisher, Candlewick Press. It was bedtime for Little Red Chicken. "Okay, my little chicken," said Papa. "Are you ready to go to sleep?"
Yes, Papa, but you forgot something.
"What's that?" asked Papa.
A bedtime story.
"All right," said Papa. "I'll read you one of your favorites. And of course, you're not going to interrupt the story tonight, are you?"
Oh, no, Papa. I'll be good.
Hansel and Gretel. Hansel and Gretel were very hungry. Deep in the woods, they found a house made of candy. Nibble, nibble, nibble. They began to eat the house until the old woman who lived there came out and said, "Oh, what lovely children! Why don't you come inside?" They were just about to follow her in when
out jumped Little Red Chicken, and she said, "Don't go in, she's a witch." So Hansel and Gretel didn't. The end.
Chicken,
Yes, Papa?
you interrupted the story. Try not to get so involved.
I'm sorry, Papa, but she really was a witch.
Well, you're supposed to be relaxing so you can fall asleep.
Let's try another story. I'll be good.
Little Red Riding Hood. "Take this basket of goodies to Grandma's," said Little Red Riding Hood's mother. "But don't stray from the path. The woods are full of danger." Red Riding Hood skipped along through the deep woods. By and by, she met a wolf who wished her good morning. She was about to answer him when
out jumped Little Red Chicken, and she said, "Don't talk to strangers." So Little Red Riding Hood didn't. The end.
Chicken?
Yes, Papa?
You did it again. You interrupted 2 stories and you're not even sleepy.
I know, Papa. I'm sorry, but he was a mean old wolf.
Yes, now get back into bed.
Okay, Papa. Let's try one more little story, and I'll be good.
Chicken Little. Chicken Little was hit on the head by an acorn. "The sky is falling," she thought. She was about to run off and warn Goosey Lucy, Ducky Lucky, Henny Penny, and everyone on the farm that the sky was falling when
out jumped Little Red Chicken, and she said, "Don't panic, it's just an acorn." So Chicken Little didn't. The end.
Chicken?
Yes, Papa?
You did it again. again.
Oh, Papa, I couldn't let that little chicken get all upset over an acorn. Please read me one more story, and I promise I'll fall asleep.
But Chicken, said Papa, we are about out of stories.
Oh, no, Papa, I can't go to sleep without a story.
Then, said Papa, yawning, why don't you tell me a story?
Me tell a story?
Said Little Red Chicken.
Okay, Papa. Here we go.
Bedtime for Papa by Chicken. And if you notice over here, Chicken spelt her name wrong. Chicken's supposed to have a C right before that K, like she did a heart on top of her I.
Once there was a little red chicken who put her papa to bed. She read him 100 stories. She even gave him a warm glass of milk, but nothing worked. He stayed wide awake all Papa?
Good night, Papa. The end.
The moral of today's story? Don't be an interrupting chicken. To write your own fairy tale that you can tell to your parents, click on my Zoom link any day from 3 to 3:45 and we can write a fairy tale together. Thank you for joining me for Bernie and Friends Storytime Turtles. Happy reading!